Greetings, family, and welcome to Dr. Mumbi Spirituals. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. So, a bunch of you sent me this article yesterday that was making the rounds that confirmed what I've been telling you for at least a year. And it basically says that Kenya is evolving into a fifth dimensional state aided by cosmic energies. I've been telling you, family. I've been telling you. And it's so exciting to now see it manifest materially in an article. And so, the article says, most Kenyans are embodying a 5D state of being every day. Signs of this include telepathy, compassion and expanded inner vision. And they go on to say that the 5D awakening will inevitably overturn the global status quo. It makes a powerful case for primordial consciousness and the human body as the supreme vehicle of evolution. And you know what? They've been talking about how we are evolving. And if you are a follower of like the Earth's vibration and all this stuff, they've been talking about how Earth has being hit by there's something called the Schumann resonance, which measures the vibration of Mama Earth. And for the last year, it's been hit by such intense vibrations, family. Before this Schumann resonance always used to be at like 7. For the last year, most days it's over 100. And if you're in Kenya, you feel that vibration. And it started when we were unlocked from the Babylon system and from the Matrix last year during the Gen Z revolution that broke into parliament and took down the major altar that had been controlling us. And with that came down all kinds of altars, family. All kinds of Muzungu altars fell. And we also saw like the major altar that had been keeping us in this crazy mental lower vibrational loop of tribalism also fell. And that's why you're seeing for the last year, there's been such a disconnect between Kenyans and these so-called politicians. And they keep trying to tap us back in. They've even been trying to do all kinds of, false flag attacks and everything, but it can't happen because collectively we've moved we've moved higher, family. And signs of this, as they said, is a lot of you have been writing to me about the intense dreams that you're having now, the intense visions that you're having. I'll definitely do a video on dreams very soon. There's also how, I don't know if you've noticed how our collective consciousness is just higher. Although the lower vibing people always like to call it Sijui stories, Ajaba and stuff, but there's so many people who are just having a more sophisticated mind and a more sophisticated way of seeing the reality. It's like we've all quantum leaped. I told you this, family. I told you we quantum leaped last year. And so many of you have been giving confirmation. But these guys, the cabal, they keep trying to stop, they keep trying to interfere with it. But we're already here and they're here trying to get us down. It can't happen. And that's why you're also seeing like this political leadership, everything they do is a blunder because it's 3D politicians trying to lead people of a higher mind, of a fifth dimension, thinking and being and feeling, and they can't. They're still trying to give out wheelbarrows and things when we're talking about way different things, family. And it's because our ancestors, our ancient ones, if you want to call them, Guy, hello, guys will get emotional if I say Enki, and all these. Anyway, the original ones are back. Some of them have been born in I, and some of them are literally walking amongst us. And I've been having these dreams, family, that we are going to have a new dispensation in Kenya. That's why I keep saying it. And I feel that soon and very soon we will be so high vibing that if you're not part of the frequency, you won't be able to be here. And if you have put any dirt, if you've put any dirty altar on our land, you will be bringing yourself here to remove it and asking us for forgiveness. You will be, the enemies of our soul will be coming to tear down their altars. And so many of you asked me to comment about like the UN moving here and things like that. Yo, they're going to be absorbed and we're going to be the head of the United Nations. There's no way any lower vibrational altar can stand or can remain. Anyway, I'll add the I'll add the article at the end. I'm gonna find you in the comments. I want to see what high vibrational vibes have you been getting. How have you been, seeing this manifesting? Soon and very soon, the things that used to preoccupy us, poverty, lack, struggle, all those things are going to be fading. And there is a split happening right now, which many have always called the rapture, where those of us who are high vibing are going to be separated from those low vibing beings. That's why I keep saying, don't engage, family. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're not one of us. Or at least if you don't know and you're open, then you're quickly awakening to become one of us. And soon and very soon, there will be a separation. That's why you see guys building bunkers and things. Because they know in the vibration they're in, they'll be left with the worst of the worst as we elevate to higher. It's actually happening. And I'm going to add the article till the end of this. It is what it is. And if you know, you know.